Well, hello and welcome to a quick tour of the House of Horrors in Boulder, Colorado, a training mechanism for the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors, where they train people not only on basic fireplace inspection, but everything from insulation to framing to foundations to radon systems. Let's take a look at the House of Horrors. Just outside the Rocky Mountains here in beautiful Boulder, Colorado, lies the home of the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. InterNACHI is its acronym, and inside is the House of Horrors. Come on in, let's take a look. We were met by Katie, the cheerful receptionist. I've already signed in and got my badge. This little badge is important because I had to release liability because of the training information that's in here and the tools and the low head space and so forth. Here is the entryway. We've got a beautiful history of sort of home inspection. Come down the long hallway with a running history of the documents that they have prepared to teach home inspectors the important trade of inspecting American homes that are made of wood and comprised of various dangerous systems, including but not limited to this one right here. So we are going to don our uniform. Here's some of the physical books, very useful books, very helpful. They've got a snack room, bathrooms. Here we go. Let's pick a jacket out. This is the one. And here is what you've been waiting for, the house itself. On the shelf behind me is a list of tools, and we can use any of these that we might need to perform this inspection. We have different measuring devices, we've got a handy little flashlight, we even have a little guidebook here. Let's take a look at some of the questions that they ask their home inspectors. I have one in mind. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, we got the definitions of different types of roofs, life expectancies, different types of structural issues, proper guttering, proper downspouts, all important stuff. Let's take a look at some of these test questions. And here's one of the most basic ones that a roofer should know. A roofing square covers an area of how many square feet? 144, 100, or 10? I do believe 10 by 10, which equals 100 square feet, is the answer. So again, this is designed for home inspectors to inspect. So we have a model that is listed D, and there's probably something we need to inspect on this deck. Let's just go around and take a quick look. I imagine railings should be strong. That one's good. Whoa, okay, we got us a problem. This railing is not connected properly. Just one example in the House of Horrors. Let's come around and go up the stairs. I'm interested in the fireplace, of course. So let's see what they've got. We have a factory-built fireplace. That mantle is too close per any instruction manual. I'd say that's only 3 inches away. And over here, we need clearance to combustibles to keep the heat down. Not sure that they've met that clearance there. We might be able to find the manual and detect. We have a gross violation and a tag, D2. D2, and then we can go around and check. We're also missing the fire stop, and we don't have correct clearances up at the roof penetration. And over here we have an electrical testing area where we're going to go over the different types of grounding, neutral, and black portion of plugs, the different ways that a three-prong plug can be wired and miswired. We've got a full kitchen build out over here. Right into the mechanical room, we have different systems that can be checked. Technicians can be educated. A water heater draft hood. Maybe you can tell me what's wrong with this water heater vent system. Maybe you can tell me what's wrong with this downward slope. We've got a furnace flue here into a type B, and probably incorrect clearances again up where it passes through the sheeting. A miniature HVAC system. Over here we've got a cutaway of a wall view, including the dryer vent up here, disconnected in an attic. We've got a pipe that's leaning out of the wall so it can't be covered properly with drywall, incorrectly protected. It just goes on, including some wonderful little educational pieces as we go through. Anybody love electrical? My oh my, this looks like it could be terrifying and educational as we go through. A home inspector should also learn something about framing and framing inspections, as well as cutaway views of roofs and valley flashings, how it's supposed to be done and how it probably should not be done. a little cupola and venting. How should the framing be constructed? Now we're going to snag a cart and go check out the subfloor area. Well, it looks like I'm maybe graduated high school, but I'm not done with my classes. I have to complete the inspection report checklist for the House of Horrors. Okay, is the crawl space accessible? Describe any electrical defects, describe any plumbing defects, and additional comments. Let's take a look. Aha, we got some old wood up here, and this plumbing is disconnected underneath here. That's not good. Oh yes, and I can see that they've actually cut through a joist, as well as have a disconnected plumbing drain right here. Let's see what else we got. Wow, I imagine these water pipes probably shouldn't be hanging down like this. Oh, hey, that's not a good sign. A good plumber probably shouldn't blend PVC and ABS piping, and that means there's probably a leak. So as you can tell, this is the House of Horrors, and we're rolling along with a nice snap-on dolly. They've spared no expense to make this a wonderful training experience to really open the eyes of an inspector. And Chimney people are inspectors. We are inspectors of fireplaces, gas fireplaces, and vents, which is a part of the American residence. This Colorado House of Horrors is an excellent training program that I think I'll bring my technicians to teach them things about homes and construction in a unique temperature-controlled environment where we can gather together, look at these homes in which fireplaces are installed, and we can grow and mature as a team. And I think it's an amazing resource that could be available to literally dozens of other trades to learn how the house works as a system. Thank you for joining me on today's brief overview of the House of Horrors in Boulder, Colorado.